What's up, YouTube fans? Land Analyst here back in the video, and I'm back, guys. It is another game day after a long, great week. We had a break. Played Monday, had a great win Monday. Played together, and now it's time to come back together. Hopefully, the guys have had enough rest. Hopefully, relaxed over this little short break because it's about to get real going into the Christmas time. So coming up with back-to-backs. They got a lot of, games like that. So we got a lot of traveling back-to-back. So it's going to be rough. So I'm glad that the Hawks were able to get this break. It's going to be the biggest break they're going to have up until the All-Star break. But, I believe we're ready. I'm ready to get back to watching Hawks basketball. And we have a tough challenge tonight. We're playing Brooklyn. It's not gonna be an easy game, and we have to be ready for the challenge. And I know we will, and I think we will. Uh, you look at I've been watching Brooklyn's games while the Hawks have had their break, and it's been I've watched them play, and I see some of the things that I see some of the schemes that they run. I see some of the things they do, and it's going to be really important for us to set the momentum early to start the game. Right at tip off, right when we tip the ball off, if we win it or they win it, we got to set the momentum. Either we're setting the momentum when they tip it off and they win it on the defensive end, or we're tipping it off and we're setting the momentum on the offensive end. We got to set the momentum. We got to set the tone for the game early. We must play for 48 minutes. The reason why we lost to them last game, last time we met, was because we failed to play a 48-minute game. We played in the first half, and then third quarter we came out and got ran out to gym. Fourth quarter it was actually really good. I went back and watched that game over and over again, just trying to analyze everything, and fourth quarter was pretty good. Second quarter really good. Third quarter we got ran out the gym. So it's going to be important for us to play a 48-minute game. That's going to be the key tonight because they have their team may not play for 48 minutes, but they're going to have they have two guys that can redeem them for not playing for 48 minutes, KD and James Harden. And so when you look at Brooklyn doesn't do a whole lot of switching. But when they do, you gotta use every mismatch to your advantage. I think that's gonna be something that we have to really look closely at. I know that Nate's been watching film, and we have to pay close attention to that. It's gonna be very important that we do that. And all they really do is isolate KD. If you realize, they'll switch it up and run a few plays with Harden, and they'll run a hard screen to come around and knock down a three. But when when KD and James Harden takes over, when they're within 4 or 5 points, it's gonna be a really tough night. Unless you're just constantly scoring. So we got to take every smart basket. We don't have to always kick it out. If Trae can get a floater, take the floater. If we can get a lob, we can get the lob. If we can get the three, we can get the three. So we have to use a lot of those possessions to our advantage. We don't want to have too many wasted possessions today because they will make you pay for it. 48 minutes solid in your face defense. That's what the Hawks need tonight. Solid in your face defense for 48 minutes tonight. That's gonna be key, and we have to do it. We got to be in their face, spit in their face, not literally, but it's just make our presence known. On a defensive end tonight, and that'll carry over to the offensive end tonight, as we know. It's all about playing together. We have to play together. I thought last game we played together in Minnesota. We played together, and obviously we saw that result. I thought in the Philly game, we played together for 3 quarters, and I even thought we were playing a little bit together on the defensive end in the fourth quarter, but offense, we stopped playing together. We started taking individual shots, and obviously we saw, we could compare the two results. So Uh, it's all about playing together. And it's all about keeping them on our pace. We got to keep them on our pace. Their pace is taking individual shots. We don't want that to happen. We don't want to just be taking, we don't want to just making one pass on the floor and that's a shot like they do. We want them to be playing on our pace. You know, make KD and James feel like they have to divide them and you got to divide them from each other. That's pretty hard to do, but it's pretty easy to do on the floor at that moment. And we got to try some backdoor cuts. I've never seen us do a backdoor cut this season or last season. We got to try a backdoor cut. I was watching Charlotte against Philadelphia. I believe that was on Tuesday. Yeah, probably on Tuesday. No, Wednesday. I was watching. I was sitting in the living room. I was watching them, and I said, "Oh man, they do a lot of backdoor cuts." And it was working. It was working, So, we gotta try that. Our injury report for tonight: we have DeAndre Hunter, Big O, Bogey, Cam, and Solo out. But big news on Big O. He is back healthy. He is playing in the G League right now to get himself back used to playing basketball. He's going to be in there for about 3 weeks, and then he'll be back ready to join the team. But, just to get him back used to playing basketball, the G League is where you can make those mental mistakes. The G League is where you can kind of play off your rust. The G League is where you can get back in your shape and continue to, just kind of stay in the rhythm of the game. And, that's where he is, and he'll be back ready to join us here soon. And for Brooklyn tonight, they have Joe Harris out. Joe Harris is going to be out for a while. He's been out for them for the past few games. He's going to be out for a while, if not this season. So that's nothing new. And then they're going to have Nicholas Claxton, Blake, and James Johnson out. Blake Griffin is out of the rotation, as you guys know. And then lastly, don't let their role players get involved. I think that's a big mistake that we always make with certain teams like that. Whenever they have big stars, we let their role players get involved, and then they're going to take over the game. We can't let that happen. Don't let their role players keep them in the game. We play them tough in the first half. We play them tough in the second half. Don't let their role players hold them out to the second half, and then those star players take them home. We can't let that happen. So, it's important keys, but we'll be ready tonight, and it's going to be a true challenge for us. But I'm glad we got the rest. We'll be able to come out. Hope we don't come out too rusty. Hope we've been practicing, staying in shape, and also just getting rest. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I will see you guys in my halftime show. It's a 7:30 tip-off tonight at State Farm. So I know the crowd's going to be rocking, but I will see you guys in my halftime show. Y'all have a good one.